8:24 now. In a time of need for a lot of Kentuckians, we want to do all we can, which is why we're joined by Tina Bryson.
She's with Christian Appalachian Project, here to talk about how we can help those people impacted by the flooding.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no doubt. This certainly hits close to home for a lot of volunteers. Because of them, they're from the impacted areas. What are they seeing as they go out and about to figure out what has happened there?
So a lot of our employees and our volunteers actually live in the areas that we serve. So many times not only are they responding to the need, but they were having to help family and friends and sometimes themselves. And so the tragedy is you really do just see damage. We have a board member that reached out and said she's lived in Pikeville for more than 50 years and has never seen flooding to this degree. So it's just really another tragic example, but you know, we trust that Kentuckians are going to rally around Eastern Kentucky and help families that need it.
So she's saying worse than 2022.
Yeah, in terms of seeing the, she had 26 cars in her driveway of people looking to keep their cars from being damaged, and even people in her home. She said she had 6 people in her house that she didn't even really know them very well. They saw them sleeping in their car outside in the cold, and she just invited them into her home.
Oh, that's so generous.
Yeah.
You're also saying that you spoke with a flood survivor from 2022, and you were hearing on the radio that you lost everything again. I mean, a sense of security lost there. How do you think people are staying strong through all of this?
I think it is really that sense of resilience in Appalachian people and like their faith in helping one another. I definitely think when you go out to Eastern Kentucky, you can feel the bonds of community that everybody just rallies around to help each other in times of crisis.
I spoke with a family after the July of 2022 floods. We did a year later anniversary special, and I said, you know, why didn't you just leave? And his answer was, it's home, and you can't leave home. Do you get a sense that that's what a lot of people are feeling?
Yeah, I think when we all think of like the place where you're from, the place that defines who you are, land that's been in your family for generations, I think it is difficult to think of just picking up and moving away from that. But also I think it's the economic piece of it. If you ask me to just move to another place where I knew nobody, where does any of us have, you know, thousands of dollars where you could pick up and buy a home someplace else or find a job or have those connections? So I think it is the family part of it, but it's also those economic impacts that will make it difficult for anybody to just do that.
It's going to be a long road to recovery and developing a new sense of normalcy over there after back-to-back, in a sense, natural disasters. For people who want to help, is there anything that you notice that they need in particular?
Always, immediately after a natural disaster, people are going to need the basic things like water and food, things that can help them get through the day-to-day. And so we just encourage people to think through that, and how do you give to charities that can help be the hands and feet on the ground and meet those needs.
Command Center is set up in Martin as of now.
Yep, we're getting our command center up and running. We expect to have teams on the ground early next week to start doing assessments. That's the first piece. And then normally this time of year we'll be bringing college students to help repair just homes in the area. All of those college students will be redirected to start helping clean out homes and prepare them for repairs.
And before we go, can you tell us a little bit about Operation Sharing? What exactly that is?
Absolutely love Operation Sharing. Operation Sharing is our gift in kind corporate donation program. We get donations from larger contributors, and then we're able to get those items out to charities and families that need it right away.
Well, Tina, we appreciate you being with us this morning. Another easy reminder, if you want to help flood victims in Eastern Kentucky, we're actually partnering with Christian Appalachian Project. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now, and those donations that you make will be directly applied to Christian Appalachian Project, and it'll help with food, water, and essential supplies to those in need.
Tina, thanks again.
Thank you for having us.
We're back with the final half hour of the newscast right after this.